So this is the Indian motorcycle, the Scott Rogue. Now, I really love the Indian motorcycles, bikes. The first time that when I was in Brooklyn, I saw a bike. It was a dealership. They had like used motorcycles, right, and bikes, whatever. I just went to look. I don't know which one it was. I don't know if it was the Indian or I don't think it was the Honda. Maybe it was the Triumph. I think it was a Triumph dealer or something like that. But it had all different kinds. I even saw a BMW bike, like a motorcycle, right? But everybody calls them bikes, right? But it was just like, oh, it was like I don't know how much money it cost, but it's like I wouldn't want that for free, And it's not that like I want to, disrespect the owner or the bike itself. It's like why would you even make that? It was just like illogical, from like the tailpipe or whatever, to the engine, all that stuff, and just the way it looked, it is unimaginable. It's horrible. I don't know if the one I saw was an Indian. There was a guy I was talking to later on, and I think he had a Bonneville or something like that. I saw another Bonneville, and it was great, But the Indian, the Indian bikes. I mean, I just love them. And which ones? These are my favorite, because they have all different kinds. But here it is. Mm, Indian motorcycle, Scott Road. Let me see. Let me go back. Cause I am just looking around. I'm not shopping, just looking around. There's other places I went. I just went in, see what they had. And just, they didn't even want to like talk to me. It's like they just ignored me. Like, I don't care. You're not the only business in town or in New York or East Coast or in the world. I don't care about you. They went outside of their place. They had some good stuff, but they didn't have the one I saw. See, this is the Chief Bobber. Yeah, this is their Chiefs, Scouts, or whatever. Like these are the really, these are the ones I really like. I mean, it's the body, and yeah, I don't know about the light, but most motorcycles have that. So I get it. But I don't know if I like the electronics. That one was like a 2012, 2013, I think. So it was close to like 10 years or more, and it was like 9 grand. And I'm pretty sure the guy, I don't know if he modified it or maybe it was a girl, right? But he just had this wide back tire, and he just looked such a rebel, like a total rebel, And it wasn't that bike. They had other ones. See, this is pretty nice too. Just the Scout, right? Is that what the Scout 60? Yeah. Um, the Triumphs. They just look so clean. Oh, now this is just this looks like you could just like you have a lot of fun with it. It looks like almost like a dirt bike, like a cross between a dirt bike or something. It just relies on like speed and stuff. At least to my knowledge, I don't know too much about this stuff, but I fell in love with that one. I was like, you know what? If I had 9 grand right now, I would definitely buy it. And it was just black. My Grand Cherokee is black. So I was like, this is so freaking cool. Let me see. I'm going on the Street Triple. No, let me see. Which ones they have? Yeah, see, the Bonneville. Yeah, that was another one. They are beautiful bikes. Triumph Bonneville is really nice. Okay, I want to look at the pictures, not the video, but yeah, just that's just too thin for me. I couldn't do that. The Bonneville I saw was just like it was much more built, it's much more durable. But I don't know if they call those cruisers. It's just not After I saw that one, I was like, I don't think I can want anything else. I don't know if it was a Harley. I don't remember, but I think I took a picture of it and just uh, Bonneville Bobber. There's so many bikes out there though. But this is something I love. Yeah, see, this is pretty cool, but that is nice. Just like the seat is right here. I don't know. I would want this to be like more. I don't know. The front tire is just too small. At least to my knowledge. Bonneville Bobber. It doesn't look bad. I would just, it just looks like too compact or something like that. At least on the picture, you know. Yeah, I just. Mm. 76 horsepower, peak power. Yeah, and that Indian, the one I was looking at, the Rogue, had like 100 horsepower, and 3.3 gallon capacity. And I don't know, how many miles you could get per the gallon. Obviously, you're not gonna go across the states, but I would love to drive at least like 50, 60 miles. I don't know if you'll be hurting after that, but I could care less. I rode my bike for like hours on end, so I don't care. See, this is nice. I think that was the Harley on the left, right? That is a beautiful bike. I mean, I love that. See how it's spread out. I would love to see it up close. Iron. What was the other one? Yeah, I mean, there's just so many different bikes out there. It's like I would love not just to have the technology, but to actually learn it because I worked on my bicycle, right? But just to just to do it myself, change it around, or if there's something I can't really change like that. Obviously, I can't work on the engine. I never did that, but the simple things I would love to just just change it myself, have a little shop, and just do all the work myself, and modify it to my liking. See, this is pretty clean. Like, that's the 2022 Honda Shadow Phantom. It looks like a very clean. It has a nice dry finish to it, right? The color it's a beautiful bike. It is. Still, I want something much more heavier, maybe. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it looked like the bike that Batman had in his movie. The tires weren't as wide, but it was a wide back tire, and it was so cool. Obviously, I'm not gonna get it to the point where you just say Indian, Native American. I mean, even you say Native American, they're different tribes, so it's still like whatever. But Indian, Indian. It's just a bike, and yeah, see right there, like that's pretty cool. I mean, I do love the finish. I do love the car, the color of the finish. That is a white tire. Was it this one? I have no idea. I have no idea. But you know what? As long as it has some specs, that I like, the horsepower, the engine, and it's 6-speed transmission, so that's pretty cool. My mom's Kia has a 6-speed semi-automatic, or whatever. So that's pretty nice. My Grand Cherokee has 8. Yeah, I kind of like that a little bit more, but on a bike, I guess that's alright. I'm new to it, but all I want is just the body and stuff, and eventually, I would want to find the one I saw or something like that. And there's plenty of people that probably, work on their bikes and, they're not perfect or whatever. They're not brand new, but, they just, they know what they're doing and they'll sell it, for a price that, it'll be cheaper than going into the store buying a new one. 'Cause honestly, I really don't care buying something really brand new that, it just smells so fresh, It's something that I like is reliable, strong, and has a little bit of kick to it. But yeah, it's just a overlook video about just the different bikes out there and just different styles, but also just I was gonna say something about the technology. Like I wouldn't want to have like these bikes, the Scott Rogue, and then I looked at the pictures and like features. See, like it's great, but like it does have, I think, yeah, it does have like I don't know, it's a LCD screen or a screen or whatever. And it's all like computerized to a certain degree, and I guess that's okay. If I would write something like that, I want it to be more a natural and like maybe the way in the old days they were making them, instead of computerized. That's what I want.